I want to talk to you specifically about decision trees and how that works into automation. So stick with me. We'll go through a few questions. I'll give some illustrations, some examples. And really, I'm doing this in the hopes that it can break through. This is a bit of an advanced strategy that it can break through for some of you that this isn't for you or it is for you, especially if you have lead magnets out there. If you're doing messenger bots, if you send some sort of paid promotion out and expect to have a response that turns into business, then this is probably for you in terms of information, at least how we want to put together. So hang out for a few minutes. Again, let me know, how's the audio coming through? Oh, no way, Facebook gave us a little update. I got a little microphone over here and it's bouncing. I don't have to ask that silly question anymore. So I love that. If you guys have any free stars in your account, you'll know because you'll be able to tap that little stars button here on the screen and drop some stars. That's huge. It really supports my mission and everything I'm doing here to provide my very best to you guys. And with that being said, I think last week, or it was the week before, I mentioned I'm probably going to prune the group down to pull out anybody that hasn't really been participating. If you notice, this is the last video you've seen of me in a while. Come check and make sure you're still in the group because I'm going to give everyone the boot. Not because I don't love you, but because if you love the content, you'll come back and you'll receive that content. So, all right, let's kick it off. What are we doing today? Let's do a decision tree for automations, and let's start that by giving some examples. So an example is, I want you to comment on this video. When you comment on this video, something automatically messages you, and in this case, a messenger bot messages you and asks you if you're ready to start doing business together, right? Maybe you want to do this with your live videos. Maybe you want to do this in an event where someone scans a QR code or something like that. So here's how we do it. First, we kind of map out what it might look like. So the example I just mentioned is we make a post, right? We go live. Someone comments. The comment fires off a decision tree. And this decision tree is just a series of questions that diagnose if we can solve a problem for this person. And if we can solve that problem, maybe when we would like to solve that problem, when they would like us to solve that problem, now or later. And if they're ready to get started now, if they can afford it, right? Essentially, it's going to help do some price qualification there as well. So when I think of a decision tree, depending on what platform you're in, let's say you're in ManyChat, which is a messenger bot platform. This would be called like a growth tool.